Hello my beautiful badges, Mexico back again with another asset store review. This time it's the talk while walking or standing animations from Amine SAADI over on the Unity asset store. I'm also going to be checking out another kit to help us review these animations, and that is the Animation Preview Pro from Roland Inc. over in the Unity asset store. It's going to make it really easy for us to scroll through all these different animations that you can get in the talk while walking or standing animation pack from Amine SAADI. So sit back, enjoy, and I'll see you all in a moment. Here we are inside Unity. I've imported in talk while walking or standing animations from Amine SAADI over on the Unity asset store. Currently 50% off from $24.99 down to just $12.50. And in that we get a humanoid rig here, this lovely character here, which shows that we are using humanoid animations, of which we have 10 standing animations and 27 that are root motion and in place animations, the same ones of both. So we can take 37 animations in this pack. And I'm also throwing in the Animation Preview Pro from Roland Inc. over on the Unity asset store, normally $40. The reason why I'm using Animation Preview Pro is because I'm impatient. I don't need to use it because there's a demo scene with a lovely little script on here and an animation controller that will allow us to just sit back and watch this lovely mannequin cycle through all of the different animations. But as I said, I'm too impatient. So what I'm going to do is, luckily we already have a lovely anim controller with all the animations thrown on, so I can just drag that onto here, and now like magic we can go through all the different animations in this pack. Now there are 27, I'm going to say 27 root motion and 27 in place. However, they are like half of those are the same animation from either side, so which is great if you're wanting to be looking and talking on one side of the body or looking and talking on the other side. So if I here use this one, we are going to turn around while walking and go Shazam. Shazam! Actually, you know what, we can hide this hello world, which is used for the demo script. And if I go down to the bottom here, we've got the other side as well. Shazam! He's doing a magic hands. Pow. So let's quickly go through all the different walking animations. I'm going to use the in place rather than the root, mainly because if I do this, then they will keep walking out of shot, which is a little bit annoying. So we'll use the in place one. I will drag this like this so we can see this nice and big. So this is just our walking cycle that we've got here, and that's because this walking, that all of these walking animations are using this gait, so it's nice to have just a standard one. We're just walking and not doing anything else. And here we've got a salute, how you doing, and a salute on this side, how you doing. Now if you don't mind, I'm gonna be doing the animations on the right side so that we don't have to keep rotating our camera around, so but they would be the same. It's just on the other side. So here we go. If we're going to start walking, this is a little boop from a standing position, and then we can stop as well. And what is different about these animations that I haven't seen on others, I don't think I've seen on others, maybe they're out there, is that you could be starting from this position and then it rotates and moves off. So you could be engaged in a conversation and says, you know what, I'm going to leave now. I think that's why the head is still facing here and is the last thing to move. Otherwise, what I would expect is the head to move first and then the body to be following. So I think it's engaged in a conversation and then turns over and then it decides to carry on walking. And here we've got walking and stopping. Like if you're going to a queue, going to a shop door, going to a door or something, walking, turning around and moving. Now, I'm a little bit confused. You could blend this in with a rotating animation, so you could just have a animation of rotating the body there, but it's got the step, it's got a couple of steps, 1, 2, and then rotates 1, 2, move. And here we've got talking. So like we said, we're going to do the right side and moving the body. Now you'll notice that these are, when it says talking, talk while, it is the head moving. They aren't any animations for the jaw. I'll show you that in a moment. So here we've got version 2. So this was version 1, which is just the head move. Like, hey, what are you doing? And head comes back. And version 2, a little bit of hand movement. Version 3, shrug. Hey, I don't know. Version 4, hey, what's he up to? No, dude. Version 5 is, well, bit back and forth there. Yeah, really? You think so? I think so. Yeah, it's great. How about, oh, yeah, maybe. And number 6, a little bit of politician hand gestures there. One loves a bit of politician hand gestures going on. No, who's talking to, he's engrossed in the conversation as they're walking around. Maybe looking at the sights. Version 7 is a little bit woo, is a little bit wee, it's a little bit unsure, that one. And number 8, we have a crouch going down there. He wants to get down, like, are you sure? Really? I pooped my pants? I'm not sure, I don't think so. And there we go, we saw that in the beginning. And now we've got the root motions, going to go past the root motions, and we've got some standing animations. So you've got the hand movement there, bit of politician fun going on there. If we have a look at that one again, you can see the politician fun clasp. There it is. And number 2, again, bit of the politician fun poke there. And because you're not allowed to point your finger when you're talking as a politician. You've got to do the thumb poke. He does do a finger poke at the end of that one. Here's the hands together. Hands together. And then lean forward and then they come down. A little bit more longer. You want a little bit longer on the hands together. Outward gesture. Number 5. Thumb here. Thumb twiddle. We're going to get a thumb twiddle. Oh no, hands open there. Number 6. Oh really? Really? Is that what you think? Well, I'll tell you one thing. That you can't get better animations anywhere than on the Unity Asset Store. That's true. And here we've got a start with arms behind the back. We've got some animation loop. A bit of a head nod, head shake. And the second loop here is a bit of a longer one, as we've got going on here. Oh yes, really? Is that what you say? I think so too. Oh no, these aren't the droids you're looking for. And then he ends by putting his hands forward. So that's what these are called, talk while walking or standing animations. And I haven't seen some of these type of animations on the store before, so it's a nice bundle to get of $12.50 on a 50% sale. Normal price $24.99. It says that you get like 67 animations, but you know what? I'm going to say that, yeah, 27 in place and alternative version of those as root motion, and then an additional 10 that are the standing animations. So that's what you're getting in this pack. And if we go over to, let's have a look at the standing. Here we go. So this one here. And if we have a look, you can see that the mouth is not animated here. And if we double click on the animation and go here, jaw close, there we go. So that's set in. Now I wonder if, if I just put in if we just start putting some stuff in here, I could just break it. You could just start adding animations. You want to unprotect them and start adding, customizing those animations in Unity, and then you could just get away with it, or shove it in your favorite tool like Blender or something. You could do it inside Unity using UMotion. So there you go. You could then have the mouth animated if you wanted to. There's a humanoid rig and there's a jaw on the humanoid, or you could use, depending on what character you've got, you could use blend shapes. So I can appreciate that the asset publisher isn't sure if people are going to be using blend shapes or not using blend shapes on their models, because a lot of models you would find don't actually have the jaw rigged. Instead, they're using blend shapes to animate the face and make the mouth move. So it is one of those ones that you're like, I'm umming and ahhing. I would like to have the jaw animated, and then I could mask it out if I wanted to use blend shapes to animate the face instead. So that's an interesting one. We could use some kind of procedural mouth moving tool. one of those talking tools that you get on the asset store that will have lip sync working as well based on the talking that you have. So that's another reason why, like, well, I haven't animated because you might be using something like Lip Sync Pro or something like that to make the mouth move, in which case this would then conflict. If you could mask out the mouth, then I think that would be a good solution for that. But there you go. I've talked myself around in support of the animator not animating the mouth in these packs. I started off thinking maybe the mouth, it would be good if the mouth was animated, and then I ended by thinking, you know what, if I wanted to use this in a project and I had something else that was controlling the mouth, then this would be a problem. I think it works for like NPC if you just had generic blah 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 going on, and that would also be good. But then you could just add that on as a masked mouth blah 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 animation going on while the person's talking. Oh my word, there's so many different solutions for this that you could do. So again, I'm on side of the animator who hasn't animated the mouth in this pack. And there's another funky little feature I want to show you an Animation Preview Pro just before we turn this off. We've been doing play clip. We can also be doing frame step, and I could choose an animation while we're doing, and just go through the frames one by one to see how they are. So if we find this one here, a salute, I'll do it on the right hand side, and we could go through this, all the different frames in this animation, and see them one by one. There you go, tip of the hat. If we wanted, we could go through and go for the next animation in here as well, cycle through the animations and go through each of the frames of the animation with these controls as well. I really do love this tool. It is fantastic. I haven't got it working yet using masks on the animation controller, so I'm gonna have to patch a Roland to work out how do I do that. But I mean, for this is just wonderful. So yeah, you don't want any logic on the character, just throw in a game object, put the animation controller on there with the animations, and then away you go. Beautiful stuff. So this was Talk While Walking or Standing animations from Amine SAADI, currently on the Unity Asset Store at a 50% sale. Normal price $24.99 down to $12.49. And I want to give another massive shout out to Roland Inc. for his Animation Preview Pro, which really does make your life so much easier when you want to have a look at some animations in the editor. You don't need to click play, you just have to go throw it on a model and away you go. You see what animations you got to choose from. Really helpful and was really handy for situations just like this with Amine SAADI's Talk While Walking or Standing animations. And if you do like these videos, don't forget, tell your friends, your neighbours, random people on the street, and even stick it in a letter to Santa for next year. So if you do like it, click it. Till next time. If you want to see more of my crazy videos, click on the left side of your screen now, and down below there's that big juicy subscribe button, and right next to it is the magic bell that if you click it, it will tell you if I've got a new video coming out. Till next time.